the incident that happened with Kyle Lowry diving out of bounds and getting a shove from a partial owner of the Golden State Warriors and Mark Stevens. I don't know if you know him personally or if you knew him at all or know him at all. I'm wondering if you think this reaction by the Warriors, the fine and the banning for a year from team activities is an appropriate response, Rick.
I would think it's very inappropriate what he did, and certainly whatever they justify as a penalty for that, I think it makes some sense. Just like the players have no business being in the stands doing things, with fans. The fans have no business doing anything with the player, and certainly not an owner. It was just one of those things. He lost control, I'm sure, of whatever he was. I don't know what the heck he was thinking about, but you just don't do anything like that. It was uncalled for.
Did you ever have problems like that when you were playing back in the day?
Well, there's always things that happened before. I mean, I did some stuff I probably got in huge trouble when after we had that fiasco with the Pistons. I had one time jumped over the bench to go something just to scare a guy. I never did anything to him, but the guy was getting really personal about stuff. A fan can berate you, say all the things about you personally. When he starts getting into talking about your family and things of that nature, I think that person should be removed from the facility. There's no call for that whatsoever. Part of the game is if you want to heckle a player, that's part of what sports is about. You try to get into him, you try to affect his performance, but not when you get to the point of being personal beyond him. I mean, it's kind of bad even to go ahead and get real personal about the guy, but I mean, I could live with that. I just think that's something that has to be controlled without question, because then things get out of hand, and it's up to the officials and people to control that, just like in the game. As a player, I keep telling people, the players will adjust to what the officials are doing. The only thing you ask for them is to be consistent in the way you call the game. Don't call it one way in the first 5 minutes and a different way in the last 5 minutes.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.